Welcome to Anime Unraveled. I'm Rex Paget.
I'm Daniel Peppers.
And I'm Tristan Morrow.
Fellas!
Fellas! It's been a week.
It's always a week.
It's always a week. Like, this is
Listen,
nothing new.
No. This week has been more of a week than most.
Well, same amount of days, just more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. Trudging through the trenches.
Yeah, but, you know, the most important thing happened. The One Piece live action trailer dropped. It's important.
Yeah.
It's important. Because here, I have a lot of thoughts. We've all seen it. We've all watched it, right? First, just general. What did you think of it? Like, because Rex, especially, and you too, you guys have been in, live action treatments before. Not personally, but you've seen them happen with anime.
So, just from the sets, you can tell they actually have put a lot of work into it, especially trying to bring such a cartoony world to life.
Right.
I don't think, I definitely don't.
Where's the but? That long pause. It was the but.
I just don't think they nailed it because, dude, Buggy. Fucking.
He's only in there for like a split second.
Yeah, but he looks like a nightmare character.
That split second, it literally...
Buggy's not supposed to look like a nightmare.
No, Buggy is supposed to be kind of fun, goofy character.
Well, yeah, fun, goofy, but at the same time, genocidal,
Yeah.
That
I think
only
they went
has
straight...
as much power as he does due to a lot of circumstance.
Do you think that they saw Pennywise and said,
yes,
this
that's
is what
exactly
we're going for?
That is what I felt when I saw that trailer. I was like,
100%.
okay, so they kind of fucked up there.
Yeah.
A little
bit.
Smidge
Yeah,
and just a smidge.
I will say that, like you said, I think the hand-built sets look awesome.
Yeah, the hand-built sets are great.
I have problems with the Mary.
Everyone does, actually.
You do? What is it?
The fucking figurehead.
Yeah,
the figurehead?
Yeah.
Looks like a goat?
Yeah.
It doesn't express, but what do they go? Well, here's my thought.
It's not that it doesn't express.
Because it didn't express at first in the first place.
It's the Mary does not have. I just think that it needed to be a little bit more smooth.
Yeah, because they did put texture into it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to make it look like what an actual pirate ship that had it would, which I get. That's like them bringing it to life.
They're trying to ground it.
Yeah, they're trying to ground it a bit. It's just, a lot of people have had issues.
A lot of people, like and I was like, I went back and I rewatched it, and I like paused, and I was kind of inspecting the figurehead of the Mary, and I said,
something's off.
Something's not right.
I feel like
something's amiss.
I feel like you could say that about this trailer.
You
could,
could.
because here's
100%.
like you could say that about this entire trailer because the one thing, the two things that
Shanks got his 1 second.
Yeah, which was the most accurate thing in the trailer. Like literally, it was like, oh yeah, that's about how much you're gonna see him in the series.
At least this season 1 for sure. We're gonna get to my biggest problem, but the two things. I'll start off positive. I'm trying to bring some positivity.
Hey, I went positive.
No, the set looks really good.
The set looks
really good,
and the music. The little remix of the fucking theme.
Yeah.
It made it sound epic. I would say that like the music hit. Everything else whiffed. Oh, like hard. Because
you don't like the changes in dialogue to make
okay. With the dialogue of One Piece, I think reading it's very shonen, right? So you're reading
you're
it
gonna
or
have
watching
to
it.
change.
Yeah, watching it in anime
because it's not gonna land otherwise.
It works. If you have actual people say some of this shit, it's going to sound fucking corny.
Oh yeah,
like bad. And I think that's going to be a longer problem for this series because man, if you could pick a shonen anime to live action treatment, you really said give me the goat.
Yeah, give me One Piece.
Yeah. Give me the fucking.
Give me probably the most difficult.
Bare minimum, at least they made the correct decision to not include Drum Island in the first part because otherwise you'd have to include Tony Chopper. And
they're not ready for that.
Yeah, no. I don't think they're ever going to be ready. I don't think it's going to make it to Tony Chopper.
I kind of hope it does.
That's an investment that's...
Honestly, if you want me to be honest, I really want to see the series get to Impel Down because I just want to see who they cast for Jinbei.
What the fuck do you do? And that's like the biggest problem, right? Is because obviously this first season, like you're lucky because they did some changes to Usopp. I think you have to make those changes.
Yeah, I mean, Usopp.
Like you're not gonna have him walking around with a big ass fucking nose.
Well, there's actual people like that.
No, not that kind of big. Which makes me.
I think I have a photo on my phone that I could prove you otherwise.
Really?
Yeah.
He met Pinocchio.
No, one of
Real
my
life.
no, I mean like one of my friends was like at dinner in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Dude, look at this man's nose." And it was a fucking beak.
Yeah, but I think you have to make those. Like, Sanji doesn't have the curly eyebrow. You have to make fucking concessions. You know what I'm
No, you
saying? You don't have to, but does it not? Would it not come off as like
Would
bad
you not say-
cosplay?
Oh, it would
No.
come off real bad with the fucking eyebrows.
Yeah, fucking eyebrows, fucking Usopp.
Cosmetics is so much more in depth now that you could make at the very least the eyebrows.
The eyebrows, sure.
You could definitely have done Sanji's eyebrows. Maybe not Usopp's 1.5 long nose.
Now, okay, the one issue I do have is Soja King better have.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is
If they're
I
like,
guess-
oh no, he has a regular nose on the mask, I'll be like, get the fuck out.
So Soja King's mask is going to just
have the nose.
nose.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it
the way
has
you
to.
do that.
That's
That's
the
the
only
way
way.
you do that.
Do they just do they change it completely, and instead of it being that like sun mask, they just give him like a plague doctor mask?
I think that's what's going to happen if
Do
we
not
get
tell
that
me
far.
that.
I
No.
think that. But also, that's how people knew it was Usopp, from his nose.
Also, no.
so
his
how
was-
the fuck are they going to know it's him, and Luffy and Chopper obviously not know it's him?
Because they're dumb. Until
Yeah.
like they have such low like wisdom. Like they're not wise people, and they also really do have low intelligence.
Which is crazy because Chopper's the fucking doctor. What do you mean? He doesn't have wisdom.
It's fair.
Yeah. He
Would
has a
that be-
medical degree. Who?
Let's see. That would be to be able to see something like that. So that would be I mean that would be that'd be perception. That would be wisdom.
Yeah.
If I was to level this with
D&D.
D&D 100%, that would be wisdom. And boy, Luffy got a -4 to that stat score. So does Chopper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, for
But
sure,
Chopper's got like a +12 to medicine because that man, hey,
he can do it.
he
I
can.
mean, other than his first patient.
Didn't make it.
Dun, dun.
No, but okay. Let's compartmentalize because I feel like we can just shit on. But let's do.
we could.
We could easily.
That's what this community is all about. Is taking something that
you'd be surprised. The internet's kind of into it.
Well, no, the internet I feel like is all like hope, like optimistic,
I'm
but at the same
optimistic.
time,
I mean, yeah, same. Gotta be optimistic.
I'm
It's the goat.
optimistic, but I have my doubts. That's the issue.
yeah.
I
You're
think,
trepidatious. You're
I
like,
think that Oda really would not let this go
yeah.
if it wasn't at least to some standard where he's like, I approve of this. He wouldn't let anything go through that he didn't approve of.
I agree.
And so
And
I think they
and
showed us some of the worst parts of the series through the trailer. I think it was intentional.
I think you're giving them way too much
Yeah, I was
fucking
about
credit.
to say.
I think you're giving them way too much fucking credit. Yeah.
Am I giving? Because
Yeah.
what if Oda had something to say with what scenes got released in the trailer?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Oda likes to do shit like that.
I don't think he's got that much pull. Not okay, because I have the budget numbers per episode. You want to hear how much
Yeah.
it costs per episode? $18 million an episode.
Yen or dollars?
Dollars.
Okay.
United States currency.
Hey, you
yeah,
never know.
which I originally thought was going to be lower than that because I was like, as far as actors, they have no names.
Right. To give it into perspective, I think the last season of Game of Thrones was $15 million an episode.
But that's in today money, so technically it's probably less than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but maybe not
Inflation.
by. Yeah. Rex, any
Rex,
thoughts?
anything to say about that?
So much.
But no, so they put the budget behind it, and like you said, it's not going to actors because they don't have any.
No,
big names.
it went to the set,
Yeah,
It went to the set
had to.
and the property maybe.
and then you could definitely tell, like where a lot of it takes place. Obviously, the Caribbean, like they hard did that, and you could tell with some of the because even people were like, oh yeah, there was this change here, and you could see this, and they were trying to relate the stuff of the Grand Line to the real world, and I'm like, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much.
The thing about it is, I think they're going to run into the problem, and this is further on down the line, right? Because I think this first season is going to do numbers. There's no way it's not.
Because
Well,
everyone's
yeah.
stoked.
At least the first
Or
episode.
Not even stoked. Fucking morbid
Interesting.
curiosity.
Yeah.
They wanted to see it fail. They want to be able to talk shit about it, or they want it to succeed. Like you literally have, you're gonna have
All
everybody.
four things that we will also discuss on the podcast after we've watched it.
August 31st. You best believe your ass I'm gonna watch it.
How long are the episodes?
I believe they fluctuate because it's Netflix, so you don't have to be specific. I am going to say probably an hour. Maybe your final episode, you get hour half. They released all the titles,
So you say for certain you're gonna watch this on August 31st.
Oh wait, so what's the title of the final episode?
I wish I could pull it out on my phone.
Okay.
Well, it's not in order. They just released the titles of the
Ah.
episode, and people are trying to figure out the order to see where it stops. My thing is you finish Arlong Park. You finish the walk to Arlong Park, the one where they finally become a crew together, and Luffy finally battles Arlong.
Yeah.
You finish it there.
No.
And
That would be my thought.
you finish it there.
We need to talk about that.
And I think that
Well, Stretch Armstrong.
Fucking gum.
Yeah, like
Pistol.
I'm real sorry, but I think Fantastic Four did it better. I don't know why, but they did.
You're gonna have a problem, and Luffy was always gonna be the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Luffy was, because you could do. While I think a lot of I think Usopp actually looks okay. Honestly,
the big nose, but yeah.
But I knew you were never gonna get that.
Yeah.
I went in there knowing I think he looks fine, but he's the character that he doesn't have like very specific traits. He looks actually Nami should have been a fucking slam dunk. She's not that hard to do. And for some reason her hair color is fucking orange as a motherfucker. Like, and the actress that plays her,
It's a redhead.
it's a redhead.
I know.
But why do you put a wig on her, dude? You do some textured fucking colors and you're good to go. That's crazy. But Zoro looks like a bad cosplayer, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And also his third sword, they've already said it's CG. He's not going to actually hold it in its mouth. So I'm going to be very interested to see his style of fighting. I think he looked okay with the two swords in the trailer. I think that looked fine.
Yeah.
But I just think that hair color was always going to be an issue.
Oh, yeah.
It was always going to look sprayed on.
Moss head.
Yeah. They had to do it. That's one of the things you can't.
Yeah, you can't get around that.
I think Sanji will probably look okay, but the biggest fucking problem you are going to have is Luffy. And I think the reason that you said Fantastic Four did it better is they were always wearing suits. You never had to see.
You didn't have skin stretching. That's the issue.
That's the problem with it,
Yeah.
and that's going to be hard to hide with CG, I think. And
The only way to hide it would be to not, like, put too much focus on the stretched out arm.
I think you're going to see a lot of that.
I think the other issue is with like Fantastic Four and stuff. Whenever he did do stretches where you did see skin stretch, it was always like slow. With One Piece, obviously,
You're gonna have
you're
to be
looking at
fast.
speed.
Well, yeah, because Luffy's regular punch has the strength of a pistol.
I think they're going to get kind of lucky, though, in the beginning, which could make this work, is you could cut around him a lot because his powers are not stretchy, yes, but they're not as fantastical as they get.
Oh yeah, it's
No.
not like Gear 4 or something.
Yeah, or Gear 2 even.
Or Gear 5.
Yeah, or Gear.
Never.
I
Well,
saw
it gets-
some comments on a video talking about Wano, and I'm like, you motherfuckers have way too much faith if you're talking about Wano.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to say, you got to get, you got Alvida. You got a character that
I
looks
wanna know-
very different when she transforms.
Yeah, I want to know how they're gonna do her. Like as
How-
far as
yeah.
when you originally see her.
Yeah, and that's gonna be how you gonna do Arlong where it doesn't look fucking uncanny
Also,
valley.
literally all of the fishmen. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
And even if you get to
The easiest fishman to do would probably be Jinbei.
yeah, you can get away with
I
that.
can see
Easy.
Um,
Arlong, though?
it's gonna be fucking.
I was gonna
tough,
say the
man.
octopus man. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. What?
Oh,
Hachiken?
Hachi.
Yeah,
Hachi-
Hachiken.
Yeah. Man,
Like I
That's
thought
the biggest
That's
problem.
the stuff I thought about. I was like, this is not good.
and I think we're giving it way too much faith that it's going to get more than one season.
Probably. Now, could you imagine if it did get all the way to Fishman Island?
I'm interested. I hopefully at that point.
if it got to
Do
Alabaster,
we have to see
I'd
the
be-
death of Ace in live action?
But see, Ace is not the issue. Whitebeard's the fucking issue.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Doflamingo's the fucking issue.
people
11
are-
feet tall. Me and Rex
Yeah,
already talked about
we looked
this.
at the heights.
We
Like,
looked at the heights of the One Piece characters. Right after where they're stopping in season 1, you're about to have to make some fucking choices.
Yeah, because
Brook-
Whitebeard's supposed to be like 23 foot tall.
Brooke is 29. No, 9
No,
feet.
he's like 9.
Who was 29 feet? I forgot. We looked him up.
I can't remember. It
It
might have been
would-
Kaido.
Kaido's fucking huge,
He's-
and then the Islands of Giants and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
are
they-
fucking massive. And how do you do that without having the uncanny valley? And I think that's what a lot of people in the trailer have talked about
Which-
with the fish.
Yeah.
it looks not cartoon, but it doesn't look like it should be here.
Yeah.
And you're going to run into that a lot, dude. You're going to run into it a lot with Luffy stretching. And yeah, you can do cuts to where like Gum, you know, what uppercut or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could make him uppercut and cut just enough to like a artistic choice shot to kind of play that out. But when he gets to gear 2, gear 3, where he's a fucking you're gonna become this uncanny fucking valley. And while I have hopes, I'm excited to see it either way. And I'm going in, so everyone knows, because apparently you care. I'm going in. I'm going in with like I want it to be good.
Optimistic.
I am. I want it to be good.
I mean, I want it to be good. I just have my doubts.
I don't want it to fail. Do I have my reservations that it very well might? Yes. I think that having that reservation comes with anything that gets a live action like kind of deal.
It depends.
And I think that's just, but I think that's because for the most part, and I'm not gonna say 9 out of 10. I'm gonna say like 6 or 7 out of 10 times a live action is a total flop.
There are a few series that I feel like a live action would be done amazingly.
That's also
and
true.
that's my biggest point.
One of which is Vinland Saga.
Yeah,
like
why do you start with One Piece?
Vinland Saga would be so much easier.
Yeah, Vinland
that's what I'm
Saga would
saying.
have been cake.
Even if
the only character that would be an issue is Thorkel.
And they're going to run into it 100,000 times
in
through
One
One Piece. Except instead of just a human, it's fucking fishmen. It's fucking octopuses.
Yeah.
It's so fantastic.
I mean, there would be the one scene of them having to carry the boats over the islands. I mean, not over the islands, but the mountains.
yeah.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
But it's doable.
Like you're asking for so much because I think Oda's work and the reason that One Piece works as an anime and as a manga is you immediately buy it.
Yeah.
Because you can, because of the art form that it's in. In a live action,
especially with Warner Brothers being invested in the
70-minute long Gear 5
reveal.
I'm so excited. It's going to break Crunchyroll and it's going to be fucking just
yeah,
ecstatic.
apparently recently Demon Slayer broke Crunchyroll.
So One Piece is definitely going to break
Which
Crunchyroll.
I was just like, yeah, pathetic.
Well, I mean, hey, like we say, Demon Slayer, real pretty on the eyes.
Real boy.
Fucking real pretty.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've given up on the CG.
I need to watch the whole new season.
Me too.
I have watched none of it.
I haven't watched a single thing.
I did, however, catch up on some other anime.
Ooh.
Which I found out, like, I just put it together. There's 3 series that I caught up with, and they all have one thing in common.
Depression.
Reverse isekai.
No, because one of them is Mercury Witch.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
But my brother in Christ.
Exactly.
Boy.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about this.
So,
I forgot that I made that promise.
No,
yeah,
you didn't.
Sure you did. We reminded you.
All right.
Let's be
People
real.
of the YouTube, hear ye. Court is now in session.
I am the defendant?
The plaintiff.
Oh, I'm the plaintiff?
Nope. The plaintiffs, Rex and Tristan versus the defendant, Daniel Peppers.
Hello.
The other day, plaintiff Tristan Morrill
Allegedly.
mentioned on there's no allegedly.
Hearsay.
I can prove
It's recorded.
I can prove to the court. I have the evidence.
Let's pull up the videos.
Hearsay. I
have the evidence.
No.
I asked you, Peppers, have you started on watching Witch from Mercury at all? And your exact response, and my plaintiff friend here can also say
co-plaintiff.
Co-plaintiff, thank you. Defendant.
Why am I
on
helping
trial.
them? I am on trial. Hearsay.
You said,
Objection.
and I quote, that, yes, I am so caught up. It is all I have done. And then I said, don't lie to me. And you said, you're right. I haven't watched a single second.
I'm pretty sure I can pull up the text from that.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
It's on the Discord.
Yeah,
you
I
know
know.
what? No, it's not admissible in court. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Allegedly.
It is. So
I should have gotten a better lawyer.
we sent
Yeah.
you to
Why
guilty.
did I hire myself?
I shouldn't have hired myself.
But
yes.
other than Mercury Witch, the other 2 that I caught up with was
Dead Mount Deathplay?
Dead Mount Deathplay.
Boy,
Yeah.
so good.
Boy, oh boy. One of my
Yeah.
favorite side characters of all time.
I haven't watched any of it.
I didn't think
Yeah.
Which side character is your favorite?
Phantom Solitaire, man.
Dude,
Okay, I've told this to Peppers. I was like, you remember season 4 of Hero Academy, which sucked because of Gentle Criminal?
He's what would have happened if Gentle Criminal was good.
Yeah,
That's
he
exactly
is the
where you're going
proper Gentle Criminal.
Yeah, he's
is
so good.
Done proper. But other than that, I also watched the rest of Oshinoko, and
That's
dear
one I
God,
haven't seen.
all three of them have something great in common.
Depression?
No, conspiracies.
Here we go.
There it is. Rex, time to talk about it.
Rex's Conspiracy Corner.
Oh, actually, it's our.
Is that
That's our
what we're
theme
doing?
song.
Okay.
Rex's
So-
Conspiracy
Well,
Corner.
technically, it's our conspiracy corner because the first thing is I had to defunct a conspiracy that we had.
Oh, God. About which one?
So you know how basically when Mappa took over Vinland Saga and,
And
they started
took the motorcycle thing?
Yeah. I found out the secret because I accidentally watched the old Mappa production way before Vinland Saga. Guess what? It had the same intro. So I looked into it, and that intro is only used for Twin Motor Productions. It's just the producer. That's all it was. It wasn't them like stabbing at Wit. It was literally just that's the producer of the anime.
Gotcha.
Damn.
So that's just us overthinking as per usual. But yeah, defunct that.
The
but
lore in Anime Unraveled
Yeah,
has just been
Facts.
unraveled.
Because we literally have straight up said, boy,
Yeah.
yeah, there's some kind
Mappa.
of bad
Good to know.
blood.
Well, maybe they're friends.
they're not.
No, they're
maybe
not.
they get
They're still
lunch.
taking all their work.
Like, we're going to get Campfire Cooking in Another World, which was a Mappa anime, and they're going to be like, you know what?
Wit.
It doesn't, yeah, here you go, Wit. And then Wit's going to do one fire season, and Mappa's going to be like, we want
Well,
it
we
back.
want it back. No.
Taking it back.
It's doing too good.
Run it back. I do have some stuff I need to talk to you about on this episode that you have probably heard about, but you're not going to be happy about.
Oh. Rex's Conspiracy Corner with
Why is this a
Tristan.
thing?
But Witch from Mercury,
Yeah.
boy.
Okay, Witch from Mercury, honestly, I'm caught up, but I'm not enjoying this back half as much as I did the front.
I am thoroughly enjoying the back half.
It is literally, you're following like, oh yeah, by the way, this person was conspiring to do this, but this person.
So then why wouldn't you enjoy this? You're all about people conspiring against people.
So the reason I
In Rex's Conspiracy.
Okay,
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
We need to get a button.
I'm a little butted.
Yeah. You just need to add it to the soundboard.
Hey, I'll do it tonight.
Sure you will. That neuralizer's gonna take you out just like
we
it
don't
always
know.
does.
We already know how this is going.
Men in Black. Anyway.
Yeah, well,
But so you're not so sure how you feel.
No. The reason I'm not super with it is because it is getting hard to keep up with at this point. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of twists and turns they're trying to throw in. And I'm like, it's still good. Don't
it's
get
great.
me wrong. Like, all of the characters are great. Their motivations make sense.
See, it all
But-
makes sense to me. Like Prospera wants Aerie to live,
Well,
so
yeah.
she's doing all of that.
Yeah.
But how about that right there in that? I think it is the most recent episode because I think the next episode
What,
comes out
Caliburn?
tomorrow. No, but when Gruel's brother
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
out
yeah,
there
yeah.
to fight him and is like it goes out to fight her.
Oh, well, first he's fighting his brother, but he's going to, yeah.
So we're on the phone, and you know what? At this point, you had your chance to.
That's
watch
right.
it, get
Amen,
caught
bro.
up.
Salute.
So we were talking the other day on the phone, and I was talking about Iron-Blooded Orphans, as I do.
As you want.
And
as you
I
do.
said, you know what? The fighting and a lot of the stuff in Iron-Blooded Orphans was way more intense. And Rex goes, yeah, it's part of the reason why I couldn't keep going. Because
That's like
it
a
is
dramatic pause. You
super
just did.
intense. And I said, yep. I said, and then he said something about like,
Well,
you
it's
know,
like
you
the
got
drama was just too intense. Like brothers killing brothers.
And I said, well,
he killed his father. And I was like, yeah, but he didn't know until after he
and
did
then he said it wasn't, it's not brother killing brothers. I said, well, we don't know that yet.
it. Yeah, I was about to say, we are on the precipice of it at this point.
Yep. Like the most recent episode, like they're getting ready to fight, and Soletta's in a mobile suit that is probably going to kill her, or she's going to adapt.
She will adapt. She is the main character.
Yeah, I was about to say,
They always adapt.
This is how they ended on 24 episodes without doing a second season.
I don't know.
I don't think they will, but this would be how they do it.
I
Could
mean,
you
technically,
imagine?
Honestly, they
Because
might.
she's a genetic clone of Aerie, so she would be able to live within the data storm, and she would be able to stop Aerie and her mom, and that would be how they wrap this up.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know where they.
How would you feel? How would you feel if they did pull that and it was just a
If they put a
I'd be
ni-
fine with
yeah,
it.
if they put a
honestly.
nice little bow on it right there at the end, and it tied all the fucking loose ends together, and Rex got his conspiracies fulfilled,
Yeah.
I'd be okay.
Dude, this doesn't even have the kind of conspiracies I enjoy, sadly.
No, but Deadmau Deathplay does.
Deadmau Deathplay fucking does. Hidden fucking society, dirty cops. Oh my fucking God. It is on point.
It is Rex's wet dream.
It is.
It's Rex's wet dream.
And Phantom Solitaire is literally...
Like
you're saying that this anime hit you at the right moment.
100%.
Dude, 100%.
I'm sitting there and I've been caught up on this because I haven't been in a gaming renaissance. I've been in an anime renaissance. Minus us playing Diablo.
Hello.
Do we do that?
No.
You know what? Never played it. What's that?
Yeah. You know what? Peppers was forgiven because he paid for my ramen, which I still have to pay him back for because I couldn't find my wallet. I did find it though.
Did you?
Nice.
Was it in the...
It was in the excursion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
It was because it was the dark color of the wallet mixed in with the dark color of the seat covers, and I went feeling, and I felt in the wrong place.
I'm still a little mad at that ramen place because I asked for steamed buns and they gave me some.
They gave us like a
a fucking folded loaf.
It was like it was more like a what would you call
like a taco.
No, it was like a small
taco.
No.
like a bread taco.
Maybe.
There it is.
No,
it
it's not a taco. I have the name.
We call
but
that a sandwich.
I have the name.
Yeah, like a sandwich.
But then I lost the name, and it's a food that I actually thoroughly enjoy with that, like the lettuce and stuff.
Tacos.
No.
Empanada.
No, it's not a Hispanic food.
Oh, well, I'm out then.
Tacos.
Gyro.
Oh, no.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah?
I have the video on my phone. It does not.
It don't look like a taco.
It does look like a taco.
No, it doesn't.
If you fold the taco and sit it on its side.
Tacos are not that thick.
I'm not saying it's a regular. I'm saying it's a thick taco.
A gyro has a
thick boy.
thicker thing than a taco.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I'm saying, like, okay, if you got rid of, it's not a hard shell taco, obviously.
That's not even a taco.
What? I'm fucking sorry. What?
That a hard shell taco is not like that. That's an American thing.
Yeah, I've always hated hard shell tacos.
I understand that, but it's still a taco.
No.
Well, to us.
Yeah, it's called hard shell taco. What?
Because that's what Americans want you to think.
Rex, any thoughts? Rex's conspiracy corner.
No, we're not gonna break into that.
Anyways, but yeah, so you're right. That was kind of like, you were like, yeah, can I get the steamed buns? And she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, it comes out with 3, and then they come out with this 1, and I'm like, we're looking at it.
I said, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, Pepper says, that ain't for me. And I'm looking at it. I pull off all the healthy stuff.
Of course you do.
I am very much a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Rice,
Irish.
meat, potatoes.
I got you.
Yeah.
100%.
It had some sauce on it that I knew I wasn't fucking with.
The sauce, actually, pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, what was odd was the texture of the bun.
Dude, that bun was fluffy.
It was spongy.
Yeah,
It was a spongy bun.
Yeah.
But it also stuck to your teeth.
It looked like it would. You know, it looked like bubble gum.
The ramen was pretty good, though.
Yeah, the ramen
was very good.
Ramen's always good. Ramen's always. I heard their tacos are good, and that's not me calling back to it. I had somebody went to the ramen place and got the wonton shrimp tacos, and they said, you know what?
Not bad.
Fucking good. And I said, interested.
Speaking of, getting back to anime.
Oh yeah, Deadmau Deathplay.
Yes. So yeah, this
I have not watched that.
This anime is Rex's wet dream.
I mean-
and I knew that like 4 episodes in.
Okay, so I didn't like the conspiracy part of it until when Phantom Solitaire gets basically introduced.
Yep. And
The way he starts like trying to figure out what the secret society is and basically what the symbol means.
Yep. Which
is
is
just like the best fucking thing.
the roughly drawn symbol of corpse god, because that's his name. But he
Well,
goes by
the Empire.
Polka. It's the Empire's emblem. It's a simplified version of the Empire where he's from.
So he's finding signs from his world in the real world. So it's pretty fucking cool.
So because I actually have been looking at getting the manga because I don't know how far the anime goes.
That is true. It does have a manga out. I was thinking about reading it.
I kind of do know a little bit more than I should because I'm really bad about that. You guys, if you've listened to us, maybe not YouTube, but like if you've listened to us, you know damn good and well that like if I'm interested in something or if I really don't care about something like JoJo's, I'll just read. I'll just read
Until
into
he's
it.
forced to do it.
We're like
44, boys.
That's
34.
34.
Yeah, do the
Didn't
good
get the
math.
math
34
right.
subscribers left, and then I have to watch all of JoJo's
I had to
Bizarre Adventures.
Finish Sword Art and
You're
Hunter x Hunter.
listen. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I get the worst deal.
No,
I
you
know.
don't.
Yeah, I
You
get
get
the
the
with
best
fucking
deal.
sword art.
You
But
get the
I do
best
get
deal.
Hunter x Hunter, so I get a little bit of a caveat.
I get Hunter x Hunter.
I have the worst deal.
Honestly? Yeah.
That's 2v1. That's 2v1.
Dude, yeah. He has to get through part 5.
I had to get
That
through all
alone.
of JoJo's.
Okay, that alone. I'll give it to him.
I gotta get
I mean, not all of part 5's bad, but that back end.
You know what? I've been thinking more about part 4 just in my personal life.
Thinking that it's good.
I do.
It's so good.
I do. I think I want to go back and watch it.
I
Gross.
honestly do too.
Once I get through it this one time, that'll
Never
be it.
again. They also released the image of how they're going to do part 6 in the manga for the hardcovers, which are now $25 gross. But yeah, it's $22.50 on Amazon. It's
Nice,
exciting.
nice.
times.
Or you get that right stuff got anime membership.
Hey, and it's probably 21 maybe
21
or
maybe.
20.
RightStuffAnime.com. We haven't talked about that. on this
Yeah,
episode in a while.
hey, the birthday sale's coming up this week.
Ooh.
yeah.
Yay! Or it's on right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is at the
This
time of
week?
this recording.
Oh yeah. You're
After this
right.
recording, when this
Damn.
episode airs,
The illusion, Rex.
you broke it, shattered it.
But no, it's green. It's green, so it looks nice. I think green because right now it's blue or green.
The only green one is part 1,
No, but it's like a light green.
Ah.
Yeah, it'll
which
look
makes
nice.
sense because
And
I
it's-
think that's a
yeah.
lot of the color of Steel Ball Run.
Yeah, no,
No.
not a steel ball.
No, not
run.
Steel Ball
It's,
Run. Stone Ocean.
Stone
Stone
Ocean. Yeah, so exciting times. I'm not looking forward to Hunter x Hunter, but that's a whole other thing.
It's
Dude,
okay.
fucking
Now
A.
that we're on the
You
topic of Hunter x
say
Hunter,
that.
I have some information for you.
I love information.
Matthew is on like episode 100.
Damn.
How many episodes is it total?
140.
He started last week.
Nolte, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's built different.
dude. So different. Like
You
The
think-
man
do you
has a
think-
hyperbolic time chamber.
I have a question.
I'm
I need
convinced.
you because you're really one of the only ones to talk to him because he has my number, but he just doesn't talk to me. Hates me, I guess. I don't know.
No.
He should get on this podcast but do you think?
Oh, he wants to.
we should do it.
Yeah, he and I have talked about bringing him on.
Fucking come on.
He wants to watch more anime.
More anime. He's watched enough.
So he did. This is where we got into the question that I was gonna ask you guys, and I'll ask you guys again later because I don't want to dive into it because we're still talking about
right.
that stuff.
Kind of keep moving. But
Yeah, but the how much anime had, like, if you broke down like how many episodes of anime you guys have watched, he broke down his like year to date since he like started watching anime really.
which was
And-
after I left our job, right?
Yeah, he watched all of Dragon Ball Z, all of Dragon Ball Super. He's almost all the way done with Naruto, including all of the filler.
Did he ever watch Dragon Ball?
He did in the past, but he didn't want to go back and rewatch it now.
Fair.
Oh, I don't know. I enjoy some Dragon Ball.
So
it doesn't age.
all
It
of Hunter
does
x
not.
Hunter, all of Jujutsu Kaisen, all of Attack on Titan.
So he is shown insane in all the
This
all
is
day.
this
every
is all
day.
he's watched from like January of this year.
Ooh, that might be more than me.
My boy, let me put it to you this way. He has watched more episodes of anime almost than there are currently of One Piece since January. We did the math. If he started One Piece, he could finish before the beginning of next year with how much he watches anime.
He could be here for the ending
Yeah.
easily because I still think there in anime form there's still at least 4 more years easily because I think there's 4 more years of the manga left. So yeah.
So yeah,
Fucking
because
wild.
he's basically gonna watch Hunter x Hunter. He's gonna try and find English for Naruto. So if you guys have a place where I can send him to watch, basically it's like he just got to the last episode of English on Hulu, where it's the Rock Lee filler where he's fighting the dude with the 7 heavenly breaths, and he needs to get through that to the end of Naruto. That's where he's at now. If you guys have anywhere where I can send him to watch it in English, just comment down below and let us know.
Yeah. But don't leave a link because YouTube will probably delete it. So type it out.
Yeah, type it out. But like,
you guys know
Yeah.
how to beat the system. I don't know if I had to guess.
because you can't watch it in English on Crunchyroll.
No, if I had to guess how many episodes I've watched.
I think we're still talking about the 3.
All right. Okay.
yeah, obviously, you guys know. Well, you don't know Oshinoko.
No,
I do.
Yeah, it has conspiracy in it as well.
100%.
Yeah, and
I mean,
Well,
considering
it's more conspiracy of like honestly
covering a crime.
that, and it's kind of conspiracy in the sense that a lot of people, if you go down a TikTok hole, which sometimes I do.
Yeah,
Same.
as people do.
While I'm not uploading.
Sarah does it too.
Yeah, while I'm not uploading on the TikTok, I'm in a TikTok hole. Is the entertainment conspiracy. That's big in Ocean
And which it's huge, yeah.
But I still think that, at least I haven't watched the anime, but the manga is fucking stellar.
I mean, yeah, the anime, honestly, so of the anime that's come out this season,
Yeah.
I think it's probably like the most well done anime that's come out this
Like if
season.
you just look, if you were reviewing and had boxes to check, it would check all those boxes.
Because the thing is, every episode is like just as good as the last, if not better.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dead Mount Deathplay, while I love it right now, it wasn't.
It's number one in your heart.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think so. I think Oshinoko's better, but I think Dead Mount Deathplay has a better character.
Yeah.
At least as far as the side character, but as far as enjoyment, I enjoy both about equal.
I know. I'm kind of a huge fan of Polka in the plushie.
The shark plushie.
Dude, I love it. Now the fan service scene where they brought that poor soul in there, I was like, oh my boy.
Yeah, I was about to say they really went for that incest anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, because he didn't watch.
Oh, did he? Not?
No. If you pay attention, the shark gets really red because it's embarrassed and doesn't want to watch what's happening.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Dead Mount Deathplay is real good.
I know. Let's be honest.
There's an ecchi scene that you'd be real happy with.
You want to talk about ecchi scenes? I finished a whole manga.
You know, I saw something come up on my feed the other day, and I think it's actually the one that you drew the thumbnail for. The manga haul, what you're throwing away.
Oh, yeah.
I actually watched the whole thing this time because it wasn't like
my brother
an hour long, and I had time.
Fair.
Fair. Because I don't really have that often.
Fair.
So, yeah, I had watched that, and listen, if you said that you think there's a box set for Hell's Paradise coming, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I needed to make that. Just
I do. I have no information at all.
How many volumes is?
If the manga company does want to get involved and send me,
let us know.
I'm gonna do it. So it's finished. It's been finished for a while. I believe it finished around volume 19.
That's about the right size for a box set.
And that is about a right size. I think it will be one box set. If they gave one to Demon Slayer, they need to give one to Hell's.
They gave one to the first part of My Hero, which is 20. It's 1 through 20. So
yeah, I think it. I'm pretty sure it's 19. I know it's a short series comparatively to its predecessors, which go for like 40 plus volumes. And I just think that the anime has gotten popular enough, and it just makes sense.
It's
Hell's
so
Paradise.
good.
Hell's Paradise is one of the one series, because you can usually look at a series, right, and you're like, a box set's coming. Like, it might be a while, but Black Clover will get a box set. There's no way it doesn't.
100%.
I think
I still hope it doesn't.
I care less.
That's only because I hope it gets like deluxe editions
The
or grimoires.
Yeah.
Like
when I was editing that episode, and
you're like,
said
God,
that,
I want that.
I got back on board. Like, editing me was like, fuck it. I started looking around like, God damn.
Need this.
Honestly,
we
made it themselves.
We spoke deluxe editions of Trigun into existence.
Also, boys, I got an email this
talking
morning.
about how the deluxe edition of Trigun's getting
delayed
pushed back
to December 19th.
Fuck me.
Fucking sad.
It's a good thing
Listen, I
read
can't
it.
get that mad. I bought it for 26 cents.
Yeah, you're good.
27.
27, please.
26
get it
or
right.
27.
But yeah, Hell's Paradise. I really do it. If I was a gambling man, which I kind of am, I would gamble and say that box set's coming, dude.
Cool. I need to know. And then I see that you were watching.
Well, yeah, I was trying to catch up on all the anime I could.
So what episode are you on for Hell's Paradise?
6, probably.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I'm way behind. Well, to understand,
so good.
my computer exploded again.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, his streaming device.
Yeah, my streaming device broke. So I had to find trash parts that I had in a closet and put it back together.
Yeah, because he can't get internet nowhere else.
Yep.
So you have a 750. I'll have to check this.
I had a 750. It's gone. It's toast.
I need
Capacitor exploded.
I need to check what's in my backup PC.
Apparently, 500 is fine for it.
Right.
I looked up the specs. It's the bare minimum that will cover that system. So
hell yeah, brother.
Nice.
Bare minimum. Let's go.
Yay. Yeah, but what? You look down.
I just was
okay.
I was looking over.
Okay. I thought something was wrong.
Something's always wrong.
Every day.
Snakes.
Snakes. Ah!
I hate one on my way over here, actually.
You ate one?
Hit.
Yeah,
I thought you said you ate a snake.
I
also
slurped it
heard
up like
it.
a noodle. I went.
And I said, honestly, out of the three of us, if someone came in here and said ate a snake,
I've eaten snake before.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just ate a snake.
No, I'm not gonna eat a raw snake. That'll probably kill me.
I don't know, but to show dominance, you know.
But yeah, no, I was driving over here and a little black snake was going across the road. He was about 2 feet long, and I was like, well, if I learned anything from the events
Yeah,
You don't dodge.
of this weekend, you just hit it.
you just keep it moving.
It died.
I need to catch up on anime.
You do.
I have a theory, right? Okay, I have a theory about why I haven't watched anime. Probably
It's because you wanted to betray me to play more Diablo. It's okay.
no,
I get
actually,
it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've slowed down on the Diablo.
Yeah, we haven't
playing.
touched Diablo.
No, I think what's happened, two things. One, I used to use Crunchyroll on my television,
Which you currently can't.
which I cannot right now because my television doesn't have Crunchyroll.
Why not?
I don't know. Talk to fucking LG about it.
Uh,
So one, I have to spend the $30 and get like a Fire
Chromecast
Stick or
or-
something, or two, the reason I don't like to watch it on my computer, I'm gonna be honest, fellas. Since I edit a lot of videos and stuff, my headphones are always on my head.
And you don't want your head to get misshapen by your headphones.
There is a conspiracy.
No, it's not even conspiracy
real.
theory. Like, it's real at this point.
yeah.
yeah, there's a couple of people
You
that are
want a
like,
dick?
what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, hang on. Sarah, who's out there getting her nails done with Autumn right now, she
Yeah.
should not be named.
Yeah. Autumn?
Autumn?
I love how that's part of the lore.
Yeah. She sent me a TikTok the other day, and it was this dude that shaved literally like the center of his head.
I
'cause
saw that.
He had seen the rumor that if you play a lot of video games and wear a headset all the time, then you've got an indent right
I
there.
feel like you'd had to do it from a young age.
Oh, 100%.
Because I
there's
feel like
no
there's a-
way.
I have a hard fucking head.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have hit my
We
head
know
on
you have a
things.
hard
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
You've hit a concrete retention wall and been fine.
And one of the first things was to send me a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah, as a
I was
matter
like,
of
hey,
fact,
Pep,
as a matter of fact, I don't know.
delivery
if you
didn't go great.
can, you can zoom in on this, but there's a little scar right here,
Little bit.
and that's from where he decided to headbutt
Yeah.
a dock.
He didn't decide,
No,
but
no. Technically, I fell and landed directly on my face.
yeah, the universe decided, and he took the challenge.
Yeah,
And
it's
And he
like,
said, "You know what?
fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, and so I just
Ball. That's it. I've been catching up on Blue Lock.
I like how that's what got you.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yep. So
Wow.
How do you
buddy.
feeling? How you feeling about it? It's pretty
pretty fire.
Yeah,
They
it's
just
pretty good.
they just lost Bachira.
Okay.
So it's like right there where they did like the 3v3s and then they lost like the number one ranked
What's
guy.
crazy, man? Blue Lock is one of those that the manga is like, it's a little ahead now, but you know how it was behind, and it's
Yeah.
so it needs to take a full long break so the manga can get. I want to know.
Well,
more.
I mean, I'm not like I'm not blowing through Blue Lock
Yeah.
like I have been this season's anime because I actually do enjoy taking my time with Blue Lock. I think,
I think it works.
but I also think that like if you binge Blue Lock, there is something like I feel like if I binge it, then I don't appreciate it as much.
I think binge watching stuff, and maybe we can talk about like how many episodes we watch stuff. I think binge watching anime can harm an anime,
Which then brings
in
me
your memory brain,
back
banks.
around to my question.
I don't know. It depends on the anime.
Really?
Gentlemen, after Matthew posed this question to me, I must bring it to the council. If you were to take all the anime you've watched over the years of your existence and put it into a numerical form, what would that number be approximately? Rex, we'll start with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
need to think.
honestly,
I need to think.
Probably somewhere around 3,000.
You think it's that low?
Yeah, maybe.
Episodes?
Yeah.
You think you've only watched 3? I thought you
Yeah.
were going to say 30,000.
No. Well, see, the issue is, yes, I have watched a lot of anime, but
So all of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. How many episodes?
I
is
haven't
that?
watched Super.
He hasn't watched Super.
I have
you would at least be in the 300 to 400 with that.
Yeah, just that.
Depending on if you watch DBZ Kai or
and
original
also if
DBZ.
you watch GT as well.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
at least in the 400, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then there's
If you take the big 3 shonen, man, you're at
Already, like-
you're at $2,000 almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which the only thing is I've never watched all of One Piece. I've
Exactly.
only watched like the
So-
first 100.
Right.
that's
so-
100. But you've seen all of Naruto.
most.
No, you haven't seen all of Naruto.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen the first 400 something episodes.
You've
Bleach
seen
right there is
Bleach.
4.
Bleach, I've seen.
Dude, I think you're at least at 8.
About 400. Yeah.
I think you're at least at 8,000. I just think that you don't.
You gotta also think you got a bunch of little 12-episode bangers.
Well,
you got
You got
Gundam,
anime movies.
You got Eva.
Eva.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
Evangelion's only 24 episodes.
There's a lot of different Evangelion
Yeah, there's a bunch of.
movies.
Well, yeah, the rest of it is literally all movies. So how would you quantify that as
The
episodes?
Fate
No,
series.
The Fate series.
Yeah, I've only watched 2 of the Fate. Well, technically 3 of the Fate series.
Gundam.
Gundam. All together with Gundam, I probably only watched maybe 300 episodes.
What I'm saying is it's more than
Yeah,
2,000.
I think it's more than 3,000.
It probably is, but that's of the stuff that I can easily like. D. Gray Man's 115 episodes.
Yeah.
Rurouni Kenshin is about 112. Yu Yu Hakusho 111 or 112.
That's 400 right there.
Naruto. That was another 400 he said he watched.
Yeah.
That's 800.
Hunter x Hunter was 99, and now it's a 140, which I've only watched about 200 of those. So I don't know.
That's 1,000. That's half of what you just said. And I feel like you've watched way more.
Yeah,
than
I
that.
probably have watched way more than 3,000.
I think you're safe at 5. You know what? I buy 5,000.
I also buy 5,000 from you.
maybe we'll see.
I think you just aim super low because
Well-
I also want to say I've at least watched 1,000.
well, yeah, easily.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Black Clover alone.
Yep.
Because I watched all the big stuff. You know, I've watched the Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super.
Yep.
All the big stuff.
Yeah.
How about that Hunter x Hunter?
Fuck Hunter x
Wow.
Hunter.
Yep.
I can't wait for me to change completely and be like, fellas, have you heard about Hunter x Hunter? Jesus Christ.
Do you
change
know
my-
this Hisoka
So,
guy?
I'm actually going to
imagine-
become a Hunter x Hunter YouTube channel.
So can you
Let's
guys
do this.
imagine if this goes down like this? Like you're like, you know what? I was wrong about Hunter x Hunter, and he says that he was wrong about not all of Sword Art because you can't be wrong about all of
I
Sword Art,
won't.
but like some of Sword Art.
Some Sword Art, you're right on the money.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, I've watched all but one season.
And
now-
Alicization has a lot of good parts. The ending it did not land on.
A lot of good.
I
good
did
parts.
like a lot of Alicization.
I liked
course you
the War of the Underworld.
Yeah, that's all you liked.
Ta-
I like the way I like the premise behind it.
Yeah. You like the story it's trying to tell. You watched the best of Sword Art, the first season, half of the first season.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
said
say.
what I said.
Yeah,
You're
The
not
first
wrong.
12
Everyone
episodes.
would agree.
Everybody know.
the greatest fight. There's 2 or 3 fights in Sword Art that are great. One is him versus Gleam Eyes
Sure.
when he unlocks dual wielding.
I don't know. I feel like that was just built up hype. The actual fight itself wasn't actually that amazing.
We can all say when he battled Seto Kaiba.
Akihiko
Kayaba.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
When he said fucking Excalibur went to town.
that was not Kayaba.
Yeah, that wasn't
was it
Kayaba.
not?
No, that was the dude that ended up owning Wrecked Entertainment.
When he got Excalibur and he got admin powers?
Yeah, he
Yeah, that
took
wasn't
admin
Kayaba.
powers because that dude used an
Kayaba's
older version of Sword Art
I understand.
as the basis.
I understand that, but I thought with the Seto Kaiba battle, they battled and then they meet him in the little like
he doesn't.
clouds.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was not
that's a
Excalibur.
different battle.
That was the end. That was the end of the first half of the first season.
Yeah, I understand. This is what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
on the same page.
Yeah, there's no Excalibur.
There's no
there.
Excalibur.
He beat him with another sword.
No,
but
he
No.
beat him with his regular sword.
He took Asuna's rapier and killed.
that's what it was.
yeah, it was not Excalibur. That's
That was
and
my
then-
favorite battle of Sword Art.
and
And that's
then-
how much I care.
And then there was the one with the dude with the big ass fucking cleaver in War of the Underworld.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
The one where they both kind of became gods got a little bit out of hand.
Yeah, it went up his own ass a little bit, for sure.
Got a little out of hand. A little
I
bit.
don't know. I would say I am about at 1,500. Because if you're at 2,000, I'm definitely not even close to that.
I said 3.
I would
Because
say 5. Rex.
the only reason I'd say 3 though is because there's a bunch of series I probably wouldn't like. I
Initial
would have
D.
to literally go back and like
Yeah.
do the math.
How much Yu-Gi-Oh have you watched?
All the way up until the Leviathan. So that's like 100 something episodes.
Because I've watched. I watched all the way through.
Don't say 5Ds.
No, God no. The last.
ZX. What is it?
GX.
Zex.
Zexal.
I have not watched Zexal.
Zexal was after 5Ds.
I have watched all of normal Yu-Gi-Oh, and then all of where
GX?
Jade and Yuki, GX, I think is
Yeah,
what it was.
it is GX.
Where Jade and Yuki was the main character.
Because
I
it
watched
was
all of
gangsta.
that.
Nice.
If I had to, I would say probably about 5,000 to 6,000.
I say you guys are about the same.
So I've gone through.
And I'm a
You
little
gotta think,
baby.
I have
Little
watched
anime baby.
all of Naruto, all of Bleach.
That's what they call me on the street.
I've
That's what they call
watched
me on the
like
streets, anime
700 or
baby.
800 episodes of One Piece.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you probably got me on is the One Piece.
Assassination Classroom.
But you got them on JoJo's, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got
and
31 episodes of JoJo's down. Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal, Bleach, My Hero,
Prison School.
Sword Art Online, a lot of the ecchi anime.
Yeah, a lot of the fucking isekai anime.
Yeah,
You might be ahead of Rex just from isekai.
No, I might be ahead of Rex just because of a lot of like the more. I'd be ahead of Rex because of my big three.
Yeah.
Seeing all of it, because I've told Matthew, I said I've seen all of Dragon Ball, all of Dragon Ball Z, all of Dragon Ball GT, all of Dragon Ball Super. I said, but it's been a long time since I've seen Dragon Ball. It's been a while.
Now I went back and watched Dragon Ball like a few years ago, but literally the only parts that really hold up, at least to me, is
And there's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Goku going through and destroying the fucking Red Ribbon
Army. I was about
That
to say
part
the same
was great.
That shit always holds up, and
Yeah.
he finds Android 8.
Yeah.
It's great.
Also, what was the guy's name? Mao,
Yeah.
the assassin.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Is
still.
it Mao? No. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He becomes part robot at a certain
You're talking about
Yeah.
the dude that's got the long,
The-
Yeah, he's got the long
And he used
thing.
to-
he makes
pick
an
up-
appearance in Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He used to pick up trees, throw them, and jump on them.
Dao?
Mao? I know who you're talking about, and I could...
He was Tien's master before Tien.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before Tien went to the.
God, what is his... It doesn't matter. But yes, he becomes part robot.
It does to someone. Someone's
Someone
sitting there
really
screaming
is
in the
fucking
comments
fuming,
like,
but it's fine.
How dare you? Also, Gohan ran into him.
Also-
and-
yeah, that was
Hey,
hilarious.
let me have a hot take.
Yeah.
I think Dragon Ball is better than Super and GT.
That's not a hot take. I agree.
I don't know.
I think
GT. At least,
I think once they got into power scaling.
I think Dragon Ball is like very charming.
it is.
I think
charming.
the original
I'll give
Dragon
you
Ball.
that.
I don't think it ages super well.
I love the
but
whole
it's very charming.
Goku. How did you get here? I swam.
Yeah.
I swam.
It's very charming. I really enjoy Dragon Ball. People don't give Dragon Ball enough credit,
They don't.
but
I think it's because a lot of people are like, man, this
Goku.
classic anime, it doesn't even look good. And it's like, you can't hold it to the same standard of today's animation.
And you can't hold it to the same standard of fucking
look at that. It's beautiful.
I don't know. If you go back and watch some older anime, honestly, some of it is insane. Like the amount of detail.
But I also think that there's a certain style for older animes that
Works.
age
It
better.
holds up. Yeah.
And because I think it hits that nostalgia part of your brain a little bit, and it makes it look like the rose-colored glasses just get a little darker.
No.
Just like a little
so
tint.
there's some that I can just watch and be like, okay, this did not age well. Like when we went back and watched Zoids, clearly the CGI did not age well.
Boy, when I lived with you,
Yeah.
and we were like, dude, let's watch Zoids.
I mean, I still loved it.
Hell yeah,
Don't
Zoid's
get me
still
wrong.
good.
Hey,
But-
strike,
but
laser.
Fucking
It's rough.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it looked rough. Which
It's rough.
that's like
Strike, laser, claw.
Yeah, strike laser claw.
Of this season of anime, for example, I got a cheat skill in another world, and now I'm ridiculously overpowered in this world. too.
Boy.
The animation is still trash.
Okay, so
But
that
he
first
did.
episode was so good. Like, with the animation.
I don't know about that. I would never say
Compared to the rest of the anime.
it. I still wouldn't say that.
I would say that because
because in the first episode,
I'm
you
pretty
don't-
sure we have you on camera saying that the episode's animation is great for the first episode, and then it's just downhill from there.
I said, I remember actually, it's very well drawn. The actual animation for any action scenes, even in the first episode, is trash.
Yes, but
Because they don't understand how to depict action. Like, they fail horribly. Like, in the latest episodes I've watched, it makes no sense what they're trying to convey. Because they just don't get it.
all I will say is that I have actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So
I mean,
like,
yeah, it's-
Rex can hate on it all he wants. I have enjoyed it.
Of this season,
It's so bizarre.
it's the dumb anime that I watched just to see where they're going with it.
Yeah.
Did you get to where he brings the one girl that got him into that school to the other world, so
Nope.
she gets a status?
Nope.
Yeah, he
Haven't
brings
seen
her
that.
there.
Man, sounds not for me.
Yeah, it's honestly not.
It's not for you.
No, because think about this. I need to get caught up, and again, that's
Listen.
my whole point. I know I need to get caught up, dude.
Which for Mercury?
I know, but
Honestly,
I think what's
no.
gonna happen?
Dead Mount Deathblade.
That too. Those are
Also,
the three.
no, just that and Oshinoko. You could skip some of the
I'm
others.
trying
Hey,
to make a
you're
choice.
reading Oshinoko.
Yeah.
No, watch
So
it.
listen.
I hear
Hell's
ya.
Paradise,
Yeah.
Dead Mount Deathblade,
Yeah.
Witch from Mercury.
I think if I had to go,
Put Oshinoko on the back burner.
here's
You can read it.
Here's
Fuck
the thing. Here's the thing. If I had to rank animes that I need to watch this season before July, when Bleach comes and Jujutsu Kaisen,
And our lives are consumed again.
yeah, by
Yeah.
shonen. I think number 1, Witch from Mercury. That's kind of like where I'm at. Number 2, Vinland Saga.
So
Oh, that's
I'm,
right. You're not caught up on Vinland.
I'm
Neither am I. I
actually-
haven't even touched.
Well, I am way fucking.
that's the manga.
past.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say I'm way ahead, but also I think I'm 3 episodes behind
I just
because
really
I
wanna
no
watch
longer
it.
use Netflix.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Um,
fuck you, Netflix.
Hell yeah. But I'm trying to make a choice, and that's why I want to talk to you. I kind of think, I don't know if I want to spend the money because it's like $50 to get like a streaming stick to my TV,
Mhm.
or because my monitor.
Can you not just cast to your TV? From
I
your
don't.
phone?
I don't like to do that. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. My internet's not that strong. If it's going through 2 devices, it gets very
doesn't-
choppy.
That's not how that works.
How do you know?
It streams the signal to your TV.
Yeah, but my phone's on the Wi-Fi.
So is your TV.
Exactly. There's
It's
too much.
not-
There's
it's
too much
not
Wi-Fi.
streaming the anime from it. The Wi-Fi is basically sending the image from your phone to the TV.
I
That's
don't
all
know.
it's doing.
Hey, listen. I'm no magician. I don't know how tricks work. I just know
He's not Phantom
He's not.
Solitaire.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say.
because I either
I'm
He's
glad.
not using a deck of cards to stop a knife. That really makes no sense on how he stopped that knife.
Dude, half the shit he does makes no sense, but I accept it.
Also, I'm really curious as to where she got the really long finger cloth. Oh wait, she's got the.
She's mechanical.
Yeah, she
But,
has the prosthetic
Also,
arms.
dude, the blimps.
So
That's like one of the best fucking things.
So good.
but I'm trying to make a choice. Is if I want to do a streaming stick or if I want, because I want to do this anyway. Because again, I don't want to be wearing headphones all the time and
Yeah.
get
Or you could just
Concave
stream.
skull.
I want to get like a little sound bar like you got. I think that would make me watch anime more because I don't have.
oh yeah,
have to
dude.
have headphones on.
There's plenty of good ones you can get. For
Matthew
cheap.
just watches it on his phone.
That's
fucking
fucking
yeah. That's
no thanks.
savage right there.
I
That's-
have a fucking
I like to enjoy.
4K curved monitor.
Do you have a
240
monitor
hertz.
that makes you feel like you're in a spaceship?
Yeah, why not use it? But I also, if I wear headphones for longer periods of time,
Your
hurts-
ears start to hurt.
Yeah, it hurts my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to get a soundbar like you got,
yeah. It's
and I feel like I would watch
lot more
stuff.
anime.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
can also sit back. I don't have to feel like I'm right. Got to be right here.
yeah.
Yeah, my headphones are wireless. I understand, but I still feel like I have to be right here.
You can't just
You're too into it.
I'm too into it.
You're
I'm
like,
yeah.
this is intense.
Yeah.
So the Sony TV actually has the Crunchyroll app on it, which I was so happy about because
Good for you.
Samsung,
Doesn't do
my
it.
Samsung TV, won't allow me
Also,
to.
my LG TV. No.
Yeah, they have something against the Crunchyroll.
I don't know what Samsung has against Crunchyroll, but Sony doesn't. And Sony, good on you.
Maybe it's because
I have
Sony is a Japanese company.
no Samsung's Korean.
Yeah.
So the
That's-
older I have the 2 years older TV, the
Yeah.
Samsung TV, and the newer Samsung TVs are able to get Crunchyroll.
Ah.
Maybe that's my thing too, because I have. When did I get that TV, Rex? When did I move in with you?
2019.
Yeah, it was right before Corona.
Yeah, because I think you bought this literally like right after I bought mine.
Yeah, in November.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Best Buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we hid a TV in a closet for like a week.
Did we?
Yeah, the TV for the living room because we weren't here yet. We were like working on things.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
So we were like,
We
just in
can't-
case.
Yeah, we can't let them
We
just
can't let
have it
people
by the
know.
window.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah. Good times.
good times. Yeah.
man, all right. We just went down memory lane without Tristan. You remember that? Man.
Don't piss me off again. You just got back in my good graces.
I like to tout that line, Is he going to stab you? Is he not? Who knows?
I'd
Is it a
stab you.
hug
I
or
might
an
stab you in your
assassination
sleep.
attempt?
You'll never know.
Lucy's not gonna defend
No,
you.
she peed on my bed last night.
That bitch.
After my AC broke. I got no AC downstairs.
Still?
She was trying to cool you
Fuck
off.
yeah, dude. I got to order a motor and a motherboard for the motor. It's going to be Tuesday. Hey, good thing it's only 94 degrees
Yeah, I offered you. We have a guest bedroom.
Don't you have an upstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Does
works.
the AC work?
Yeah,
yeah.
it works.
I told him air mattress.
I just want to live in it.
No, air
It's
mattress.
not gonna beat me, Rex. My house is not gonna tell me where I'm gonna sleep. My house is not gonna do that.
Mine
okay?
did, especially when my AC broke. I went upstairs in one of them window units back before the boys moved in. I put a window unit upstairs and I just laid in the lazy boy with that thing on as cold as it could go. And I said, we go with God, boys.
I do have a very powerful industrial sized fan blowing on me.
Just get a window AC.
No, it's gonna be here Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's like 3 more days in this fucking heat.
Yeah,
Also-
I've already been there 3 days. I'm already halfway through.
Oof.
Yeah, I sleep in my underwear. It's fine.
dude, I do that even if it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fair.
My house barely will get above 70 degrees year round.
I like to keep it at 70.
Never mind.
When I sleep, I like to keep it at 68.
What was that, buddy?
I just remembered something, but it's not something for the podcast.
Fair.
Can't do.
Can't do.
We can.
No.
But you know what's crazy, boys?
What's
right?
that, buddy?
We were gonna talk about live action movies,
We were.
but I feel like we're too deep into the podcast to
turn it around.
turn it
I
down.
thought that we
Talk
were. I
about-
thought we had talked about breaking this into sections this episode. We were gonna have the live action stuff first, which we both talked about, shit on, and kind of gave praise to certain
Yeah,
parts
but
of
we
the One
did-
Piece
we were-
live
we
action.
were
we
gonna
gonna talk about why live actions generally don't work. Like what doesn't translate from anime to live action.
Yeah,
Listen.
and I just couldn't figure out a transition
Well,
back.
and honestly,
to it.
I don't know the answer.
I don't
Like,
think there is an answer.
I don't think there is currently. Like with the
Because-
technology that we have, CGI being the way it is, I don't think there is a clean answer. With AI getting the way it is, though, I have seen people basically do their own CGI that looks good.
I just feel like, man, when it comes to live action anime, I don't see a world where we don't get that uncanny valley. Because the reason that it works in animation form or drawing artistic manga form, right, is because your brain is wired to accept things a little differently than if they're trying to do something in the real world. You know what I mean? And I don't think you can get over that hump. I don't think there's something that exists that you can't get over that
I
hump.
think there's only one way to do it.
Psychedelics.
Oh, yeah,
No, I think there is one way to do it, but at that point, it's really not live action. So what?
Detective Pikachu. I
no.
hear what you're saying.
Stop that. No.
That movie wasn't bad.
That movie was pretty good.
It was all right, but no. What I'm talking about is very recently, like a small, like not even a studio, just a guy that wanted to make a film, actually got AI to where instead of having to use like a motion detection, like a tracksuit or whatever to track your movements, he just had AI do it. And
It's getting too powerful.
yeah, by doing that, he actually could make a CGI film essentially that was actually pretty good. So
Yeah, but that's still not live action, Rex.
Yeah, I
that's
know,
that's
it's not-
Final Fantasy Advent Children.
well, yeah, but I feel like that's better.
Better not be talking shit
I feel like
about
that's-
Final Fantasy
can't-
Advent
I'm
Children.
gonna be honest with you. I can't remember if I've seen it or not seen it. I
You
feel like
have.
I feel like I
because
have.
you've at least you've said you have.
Dude, but he said both. He said both.
No,
Like,
he said he
when
did
we
it
recorded
afterwards.
early on, he said, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I've
seen
seen
that
that.
movie."
Yeah, because
and
it's
then
like
we
you
had
haven't
another
played the game.
conversation,
Yeah.
and he goes,
No, I don't think I've seen that movie.
"No, I don't know what you guys are talking about." And you and I were like, "Motherfucker, you told us that you've seen it."
I'm gonna be honest with you. Something in my memory bank, and I could absolutely be wrong. I remember being in the back of a minivan that had a pull down little TV screen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
as they
talking
do
about?
sometimes.
As they do sometimes. And I feel like my cousins had it playing, but I think we were going to Chick-fil-A.
So you didn't watch the whole film.
I think I was too worried about
Your food order.
getting my chicken sandwich. Or I think I was getting nugs, to be honest.
Yeah, when you're
back
that
in
young,
the day.
nuggies.
Yeah,
Usually
nuggies is the way to go.
Because you don't realize you can order the sandwich without pickles.
Yeah,
when you're that young.
and you're like, I don't want to fucking be that guy. So, but no. So I think I have seen Advent Children, but just clips of it in the back of a minivan through a pull down.
So you haven't seen it. I got you.
No, but I feel like that's seeing it.
that is not.
it's not seeing it.
No, it's not seeing it. But,
Do you think if you've
no.
seen clips, have you seen the thing?
No.
Would you say that since you saw the trailer, which was just multiple different clips from the One Piece live action,
I've
that
seen
you've
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's like saying
That's gonna be trash.
That's like me saying I've watched 10 episodes of One Piece, but there's 1,080 something episodes. I've seen One Piece.
You have seen One Piece,
No.
but you've seen it. Now, have you seen all of it? No, Rex. But you've seen One Piece. It's not saying you haven't seen One Piece. It's saying I haven't seen a single thing of it.
Speaking of One Piece.
What?
What?
I've been seeing people have been using the walls from Attack on Titan to
to scale.
Stuff.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Like
the Thousand Sunny.
Sunny is taller than the wall.
So
just barely.
tall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With Oda specifically, their height, the height game that's about to happen in the live action One Piece is going to be wild.
Was 13 meters.
Oh yeah, it's 60 feet or whatever.
The fucking Sunny is 53 meters tall.
Yeah, because the walls for Attack on Titan are 50 meters, and the Sunny was just over it.
Tristan.
So 53. Yeah.
Doflamingo is 11 feet tall.
Yeah, how they do that?
How they doing it?
Also, how do they make him not look...
Kind of like what they're putting in the milk all around the area. Like, these people... I see some people, and I'm like, hang on a second. You're built different.
And Whitebeard's fucking...
20-something
26 feet tall.
Yeah.
How are you doing it? I don't know, man.
And you got Shanks that just carries that big ass thing of alcohol, and he's like, "I could drink you under the table, little man."
I just don't know. Regardless of how the characters are, how the story is, whatever, the height game that they're about to have to play.
Then there's Big Mom.
Well, yeah, we talked about that as well. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think a live action will ever work. You're gonna have to do some kind of CG to make it
viable,
and which
you're going to run into the uncanny valley. Like, it looks real, but something's off.
You know, at that point, you might as well do something like Advent Children to make it all cohesive.
Yeah,
like,
because it'll never.
That's the only way that I think it's ever going to be good when you get something so fantastical as One Piece.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and I think that's why that there's no answer to what makes a good live action anime, because
there's a few that have done it. Rurouni Kenshin had high reviews, but that's because it's based.
Yeah.
Like, that is real world. It's literally just rewriting history, except they literally took a character that used to disguise themselves as a woman and kill people and made them a badass samurai.
Just like I know for a fact they could kill it with a Vinland Saga.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is I've heard so much, like, mixed reviews about even, like, the Full Metal Alchemist live actions, and there's so many of them.
Well, that's also fantastical, though.
Yeah.
And also, I have heard that Edward Elric is his name. I mean, I've seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Yep. I will.
No, I've read one volume, so I'm pretty much an expert.
So I have my doctorate.
I am
PhD in Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. I heard that really what brought that down was they made it look very cosplay, which you're gonna run into that too. Just like you're gonna run into the costume design of the One Piece stuff. It's always gonna come off as cosplay, because also it's actually a what is it called? Tristan, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gratitude. It's saying a lot about the community that is cosplay, because some cosplay has become fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, they're like some of the JoJo's cosplay. I didn't even think you could bring these characters to life, but then I see Dora the fucking Explorer as a JoJo's character. I'm like, wow.
I saw an image from a convention where someone did the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, the Miles Morales, but they cell shaded it. And it's their costume, and it looks fucking awesome. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of respect on the cosplay, is because cosplay has gotten so well. Even if you do it well, it's still gonna come off as cosplay because people are so good at it.
Back before our commercial break,
maybe they didn't know it was a commercial. Every time we have a commercial break that we don't have commercials for, because no one will sponsor this podcast, we could have hit it through an edit. But
I don't care
either say something or you say something of like,
welcome back to Anime Unraveled.
And something is even fun. It was either last podcast or the podcast before that. I made the edit fucking. You could not have said it, but you say a few words and I say, well, hopefully they didn't see that break we just had. Like, why the fuck did I say that?
Hey, it is what it is. But no. So, do you think that it would have just worked better instead of putting like Nami and Zoro in wigs to just one? Like you guys said, Nami's actress is already a redhead.
She could have easily had some texture added to her hair through like some dye type of thing, and it would have been fine. I think Zoro would have also played better if they would have just put a green hue texture.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you think instead of it being that bright green wig that he's wearing?
Right. I agree, because even in the anime, for sure.
Or if they dyed his hair like full blown lime green, that would take so
No,
much.
I think it would come off better and more realistic if you just add that. Because think about in this economy, a lot of people a lot of people do different colors back when in the 1900s, late 1900s, when me and Rex were growing up, and Tristan was also there.
The only people that weren't there in this house right now were Sarah.
Yeah. No. Autumn.
Autumn was 98.
98.
Oh.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time.
I always think she was like 2010.
No.
Oh my God.
Fucking God. What the fuck? Get out.
No, but
canceled.
Yeah, but
No. I don't think you understand. Canceled.
I figured something on this podcast get me canceled eventually. But no, I think that in the late 1900s, there was a lot of hair colors that people would like look at.
They still do that now.
No, I think it comes off like people do such creative, cool shit with their hair now that would look more realistic than what they've done with the hair.
Oh, 100%. You could very easily have just like tinted his hair.
Absolutely.
Like a darker or lighter green.
And it would have absolutely worked, and I just don't know.
Frosted his tips with some green.
I think
I'm wondering if they even tried, or if they were just like, nah, it has to be
They didn't
weird.
try.
They didn't try.
Because
I don't think so.
All that $18 million went to building that set.
100%. Because I even think the costume designs could have been better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because that thing is like it looks too fresh and clean.
Also, Luffy's outfit does look like they went to Amazon.com.
I have the hat. Yeah, it was like $12.
Like went to Amazon.com and said Luffy One Piece
cosplay,
and then just bought the first thing that came up.
The first thing that had Prime shipping.
Yeah.
They do not want to pay for shipping. I promise you that shit. They're like, hey, fuck, we got an Amazon.
We gotta save somewhere.
We gotta save somewhere.
They went through the crew and the cast, and they're like, hey, who has Amazon Prime? And like one person raised their hand.
Yeah. I just think I stand by this. I think Usopp has the best character design and outfit.
Yeah.
In that trailer.
Which is
Buggy is at the bottom.
Buggy
is the bottom, yes.
Yeah, bottom.
And again, we haven't even gotten into it, and there's not much to say about it, but when they get to his devil fruit powers and him splitting up and doing all that stuff.
That's going to be interesting to see.
It's going to be fucking how you doing that.
At that point, it really is just going to be nightmare fuel, I think.
Nightmare, you know?
Like, I'm still curious. Like, they had to make it to, like, Smoker, right? I feel like they'll make it to Smoker, at least.
They make it to the end of Arlong Park. I can't exactly remember what characters are introduced. I know Nami's sister is definitely there.
Okay, then they definitely make it to Arlong Park.
But, I mean, if we have... Because Sanji... we saw Sanji.
We're going to see Mihawk. They casted Mihawk.
Yeah.
They casted Dragon. We're going to see him.
So, yeah.
If they casted Dragon, then we'll see Smoker.
Yeah,
we'll get to Alabasta.
Yeah.
Well, no. It doesn't even have to make it to Alabasta then. Because Dragon's literally at the Isle at the beginning and the end.
Oh, yeah.
So if they just cut it off right... Honestly, that would be a good break-off point for the first part.
Yeah, and so...
How many episodes?
8.
8.
Oh, dear God. That's a lot of ground to cover, though.
But
then again, if you actually go by the timeline of what it says that they did this in...
Dave, to be fair, though, also, like, all of One Piece has, like, only taken place over the course of, like...
a few months and then 2 years.
Yeah, and then there's the 2-year time skip.
Yeah, like
they be booking.
It blows my mind because
Yeah, I think especially I wish I could put the title. You know what? Me editing this. Put the titles right here. So I
also earlier when we're talking about Discord stuff, I need you to go to the Discord, grab a screenshot of you saying that you definitely watched it and us calling your ass out, and put it with that stuff.
He's not gonna.
Don't do that.
He's not gonna use
way too much work. No,
that's fine. I'll just copy and paste it into the comments down below.
Hell yeah. But these titles definitely what it's gonna happen is like each episode is going to be where he gets a crew member, like for like the first 4.
Yeah.
And then it's like Arlong Park stuff.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be booking it for a while.
Though it was really funny.
I wonder what Django's going to look like because they had to get to him.
They don't have to get to him.
Yeah, they do because they have Usopp.
Yeah, Usopp Village.
Yeah, so Django has to exist.
I want to know how.
Does have to exist.
Yeah, which if they don't get the most crazy looking man in existence.
What if they did Chris Angel?
I would buy it. I would be like, okay.
That's a free idea.
Maybe that's where the budget
Hell
went.
yeah,
the budget
facts.
went. Chris
So-
Angel.
The one thing I will say that I really enjoyed was when Luffy literally goes, "I'm sensing some
Hostility from the
hostility
crew.
from the crew," and they're like, "We're
We
not
are
a crew."
Yeah, we are not a crew. I think they're because I've seen some interviews with them and stuff. I think their dynamic's gonna be nice. I just
Hopefully, it's Straw Hat nice. Can they
do it?
Can they do it? Can they cross the grand line?
I think what's gonna make or break this show. I think it will get a season 2. I think it has to.
You
get a
know what
season
I
2.
actually wish they did instead of actually trying to follow One Piece? Just get a bunch of these characters, obviously. Get them on the ship and be like, you guys are the crew, and then just send them out in the middle of the
So you
ocean
just want a
and-
reality TV
It's
show?
just a reality TV show of them trying to survive. It would be amazing.
or they would die.
Yeah.
They would probably
The
die.
first storm that hits in that fucking set built boat, and they'd all done.
Yeah.
We should have maybe hired a boat maker.
Yeah, we should have. Oof, the budget went somewhere else. I'm surprised that reality show does not exist, right?
I am
with
too.
the
I'm
world.
not.
we
Well,
live
that's
in.
kind of like
I'm
someone
not.
said they wanted to see a reality TV show of people trying to find the edge of the earth, like
Yeah.
flat earthers. I was like, I would watch the fuck out of that.
Boy, we are right on the cusp of some real dark jokes here, and I'm just like,
You know what? Before we do that,
Exactly.
Let's shut it down, boys.
Because every time you guys get right there, it's like I can feel it on the day. It's teasing
it's
me, and
coming
I
up-
need to make
Yeah,
the
no,
dark
no,
joke.
no.
But I won't.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, we get out before we get canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a move. So for all of you listening on Spotify, please go over to YouTube, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. What, you got a problem?
Taking my bit.
Well, the thing is, if they're already on the YouTube, what am I telling them to do?
You're
Isn't
telling
that
them to
right?
like and subscribe, Rex.
Okay. Well, you guys do that. Also, leave a comment below letting Peppers know he needs to catch up on Gundam.
Yeah.
Also,
do.
Dead
Hold
Mount
him
Death Note.
accountable.
Yeah,
Go
hold
over
him
at his
accountable.
channel.
Yeah, do it.
No, don't do that.
And
Daniel
then let him
Peppers.
know.
No, don't do that. But you know what you could do?
And this.
Go over to the TikTok Anime Unraveled pod on TikTok. I bet you I've uploaded something.
Oh yeah, you did say you were gonna do that.
We'll see.
Yep.
I
You
got
said
to-
you were gonna do that last week too.
Surprise.
Hey, we'll see. Maybe I upload something. If not, hey, follow us anyway, just to be like, maybe he will.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one
We
day.
got some bangers on there. There's
Hey,
one that's
hey.
at like 500K.
Yeah. So, hey, Anime
Um,
Unraveled on TikTok. They did put in a monetization program, and people are getting fucking paid on TikTok right now.
Really?
It's making me very interested.
Interesting. All right, guys. Yeah, again.
I'm talking like $600 for that one video that popped off.
Incentivized. I got you.
I'm getting very incentivized to fucking work on the TikTok.
So Peppers is going to be taking the TikTok back over full time. I hear you, because we use AI now, like everything else in this world. And I'm going to just end this with, guys. It's the end of the episode. It is my
God.
favorite part of the episode. It is a part of the episode where I tell you guys to please make sure to leave a review, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out. It really gets our name out in the algorithm.
It does.
And just kind of expands our fan base.
We don't have a
Spotify.
fan base.
If you're listening to me right now.
We don't have one.
We might.
No one
Spotify,
likes
if you're,
us.
if you're listening to me go through this spiel right now, you know where you can watch our ugly mugs. YouTube. Well, if you don't like watching our ugly mugs, anywhere that there's podcasts that's
True.
streamed, you can just go
True.
listen to us.
It's true. And also, equally,
Coming close.
come in close, fellas. I feel like
Too
you
close.
headbutted that mic.
I did 100%.
Listen,
That's exactly what happens every time you say
every
coming
time.
close. I
You
literally
gotta, you gotta get in here. You gotta feel it.
Hello.
We talked a lot of shit, but honestly, I really hope this One Piece live action is,
Dude, I
at
have-
least entertaining.
Yeah,
fingers
same.
crossed.
Fingers crossed, and fingers crossed that we will see you back here next week. Bye.
Bye.